Microfono acceso? Microfono acceso? Good morning everyone from Snowboard Motorino Livigno. Welcome to the next qualification for Slopestyle and Livigno. Today we're about to have a Freeski qualification for Slopestyle. So I welcome you to me in studio. Good morning everyone from Snowboard Motorino Livigno. Welcome to the next qualification for Slopestyle and Livigno. Today we're about to have a Freeski qualification for
here at the FIS Junior World Championships in Torino Snow Park. The park is amazing. I took a practice lap from all these youngsters from the Freeski category and hyped. And we're gonna have the women starting off, and then the men of heat number 1. And later on in the day, we're gonna continue on with the men heat number 2 and 3. And yeah, I think we're gonna have a lot of action coming your way. Stay tuned.
Yeah, finally today the sun is shining bright over the park. We've had a difficult starting day yesterday with wind blowing pretty fast. But today it's gonna look amazing. I'm pretty sure we're gonna look at an amazing show. As Jonas was saying, the riders are hyped, the conditions are perfect. So I don't think there's much more to say other than let's just enjoy this show to the fullest together here, live streaming on the FIS channel.
Alright, and I think we're gonna start it off with Henry Sildaru from Estonia, the first Freeski man to drop for today's Freeski qualification. Here we go, I'm excited to see what he has in store. And I think we're gonna start it off with
he dropped down. Let's wait for the cameras to move and let us see what's happening.
Freeski qualification. Here we go. I'm excited to see what he has. Cameraman seems to be sleeping a little bit right now.
He dropped down. Let's wait for the cameras to move and let us see what's happening. Okay, guys. Apparently this
cameraman seems to be sleeping a little bit right now. Okay.
Okay, whatever, this happens, we're live, that's what happens during World Cup events. It might happen, I know you're about to see the blue sky at the moment, so guys, let's just enjoy some hype, some situation around here. Hoping it's not happening on the second one, whatever, sorry about that. That's what happens.
At least the sun is shining and we're still having a good time. That's the most important thing, and I believe Henry is going to get a rerun for sure because the judges didn't see his run as well as we didn't, but yeah, at least the sun is shining and we're still off to a bumpy start a little bit, but we're going to fix it soon. I believe Henry is going to get a rerun for sure because the judges didn't see his run as well as we didn't, but yeah, at least the sun is shining.
Okay guys, we're still here, don't worry, it's not stopped, the live stream is still going. We're looking forward to see what's coming up next. We have as well the ladies. I'm overexcited. I'm sorry, Jonas, but I have to say this out loud. I'm super excited to have Flora Tabanelli.
For sure, I'm excited for her.
Yeah, she's a rider from Italy, and she's into the Livigno team as well. We fully believe in her potential. We're super excited to have her, so I am sorry if I'm about to scream for her.
No worries. I'll be screaming for her too because she is super talented. I have seen her on the Euro Cup circuit as well this season, and she is, as you said, super talented and as well super young still, so she's gonna have a very nice career in front of her for the next couple of years, and we are waiting for her to drop. And if you're wondering why the ladies are dropping now, we're having a double up system, so we're gonna have one man, one women, and then one man again, so this is how we're gonna do it today, and let's start it off with Flora Tabanelli.
Vai Flora, facci vedere cosa sai fare oggi. Grande Flora.
Okay, starting it off with a nice ski slide back to 70 out on the flat tube. Now coming into rail section number 2. Going for the down rail, beautiful left side 270 on, a little bit early off, but still keeps it rolling. Now Flora Tabanelli on jump number 1, going. Oh my goodness, going huge left side. Bio 900 with the tail grab into jump number 2, going switch left side. Bio 9, back to back, Bio 900, and finishes strong with a left side cork 720. Wow, she is on fire.
Bravissima Flora, I cannot be more than excited for her. I think she feels the passion of being like home. She's mentally, she's in her Livigno, so thank you. Emotional, crazy, Flora. Thank you very much.
Okay, next up from Canada, once again, we are back with the man. We have Remy Azeline on course, dropping in switch with the switch lift 270 on, continuing 270 out. Flawless through the first flat rail. Now on to rail section number 2. Here we go. Oh, once again, malfunction. Here we go. I think that was a lip 270 on onto the donkey dick rail. Now switch on to jump number 1. Going switch cork 9. Oh, a little bit too big right there for Remy. Unfortunately, not quite able to put it down, but don't you worry, Remy, you'll have another run. All the riders get 2 runs today. Best one counts. That's the beauty of this format.
Yeah, amazing. Today we're gonna see, as we said before, we're gonna see a lot of show because the conditions make the riders feel so much more comfortable than yesterday. I'm pretty sure without wind, the perfect condition of the part today, they're looking amazing. I guess the free skiers are gonna give their best, especially because with a situation like this and the snow park still in winter conditions, it gives them the opportunity to give the best performance on course. The World Championship is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and we saw them last night in the parade, and we told them, of course, in 2 years, some of you might be racing here for the Olympics, so I think we gave them the right hype to face this competition.
For sure. I'm also looking forward to the Olympics in 2 years, that's for sure. Next up, we have Eleanor Andrews from the United States of America, starting it off with a front swap pretzel 270 out. A little issue on that pretzel 270, but keeps it rolling onto. Oh my goodness, the switch lift 270 to switch on the down rail. Crazy rail game so far. Now into the first jump, going switch left side 540 with the mute grab. Follows it up by the right side cork 720. Perfectly done on the jump so far. On to the last one. Here we go. What's she got? Left side cork 720 with the mute grab. Nice run, a little bit sketchy through the rail section, but she has the chance to clean it up in run number 2. Nice jump line, definitely great run.
How's your feeling, Jonas, about the riders? Because yesterday we said we wouldn't have been the jury, we wouldn't have loved to be the jury because the level was super high and super senior. Therefore, I guess even for today the riders are stoked about their performance. So we'll see if it's difficult judging or what.
For sure. Let's see what Ollie Nichols has from Japan.
Japan, all the way.
Not the most Japanese name though, but still.
Yeah.
Shout out to Japan, starting it off on the rail smooth, now into the switch 270 on, 270 out on the down rail. Coming into jump number 1, going left side, double cork 1260. Wow, look at that mute grab, nice and locked in. Into the switch, double, bio 12, perfect landing. Now on the last jump, going for a right side, double 10. Ooh. Squeezing it around, that was nicely done though. But as you just said, the performance of the athletes, I mean, it's junior worlds, but it's still such a high level. I saw the practice and I saw 1620s both ways, switch and normal, left and right, so it's gonna be absolutely crazy. And some of these riders actually already have some elite World Cup experience, so we're gonna have a good show for sure.
I guess we're back to the ladies. Number 3, Muriel Moore out of Germany.
Okay, starting off with the left side 270 on, continuing 270 out on the flat tube. A little hung up on that 270 out, but still on the course. Now switch lip to forward, nice and easy.
Number 3, Muriel Moore out.
Going for jump number 1, left side cork, 720, going big, but hold on to that landing. Nicely done from Muriel. Onto the right side, 900. Oh yeah, puts it down, super nicely done. Nice amplitude on all the jumps. Into the switch, bio 9. Oh my god, Muriel Moore. Show me more of that. I love it. It's amazing. That was great.
That is impressive, of course.
And these are junior ladies, so put some respect to the ladies as well. That's a crazy show. Okay, next up, probably going to be another man from category heat number 1.
From Canada, Jacob Beautiful.
Perfect. Here we go. Canada in the house. Jacob dropping in for his first run, going for the flat tube, starting it up with a 450 on, continuing 450 out. Holy moly. He is not holding back on that first rail now. On his way to rail number 2, going for the donkey dig rail. Switch to 70 on, 270 out. Oh my goodness, rail section. Super technical for Jacob now. Jump number 1, left side, double 12, puts it down perfectly. This is looking like an insane run so far. Into the switch, double cork 1260 with the safety grab. Perfect execution. Into the right side, double cork 1080. Oh my god, stomps it like it's nothing.
That was smooth and solid and it's impressive. Oh my god, what a show. What a show.
I'm not gonna lie, these rails, I've been to Korvash last week for the World Cup, and that first rail that was so technical, I don't think we've seen such a high technical difficulty in Korvash, the whole competition. And this week, Junior Worlds, they're killing.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, next up for the ladies, Catherine Gray, once again from the United States of America, getting ready to drop in. Here we go. On to the first rail, go and switch, tails on, 270 out, nicely executed on that first rail. Now looking over the left shoulder, going for a lip on, oh no, switch 270, switch left side 270 on to forward, nicely done through the rail section. Now Catherine on her way, 270 out, jump number 1, right side 900 with the safety grab locked in. She is on, going for a switch left side 540 with the Japan grab, nicely executed. And finishes strong with the left side 720 mute grab, nicely done from Catherine. Run number 1, putting it down. Oh, and the next one. Now, Alessia, I have to get a little bit excited because it's the youngster, the Swiss young gun, Lars Ruchti, getting ready. My teammate, so to speak. I know I'm a snowboarder, but we are one family, snowboarders and free skiers. And this next guy, I tell you something, he's a youngster and he is on fire. Love his style as well. Gets the handshakes from the coaches. And here we go. Let's see what Lars Ruchti has in store for us for run number 1. I'm excited to see. Here we go.
Go Lars, go Lars.
Ale boy. Left side 270 on, 270 out. Perfect execution on that first flat rail. Nice and easy. Making his way over to rail number 2, going switch. 270 on, pretzel 270. A little sketchy in that landing. Does he have the speed for the first jump? Okay, he had the speed, but he was a little mentally off right there. Oh yeah, you can see it. He's unfortunately a little disappointed right there. Now we're having a little camera issue. Okay, now we're back. Well, Lars Ruchti, that was not the run he was looking for. Certainly not.
Not tip-top, but still, as you said, a second run has a chance to make it better.
Exactly.
So let's not get disappointed. We
No,
still
don't give your
chance.
hopes up, Lars. You got this, boy. You got this. Next up, from the women, who do we have, Alicia?
From the USA, we have Livet Marley.
All right.
Straight from the other side of the world. Such a pleasure to have athletes that are coming exactly from the other side of the world. We have USA, we have Canada, We have Korea, we have Japan. So it's such a pleasure for us here at Motolino Livigno to host people from other parks, other side of the world, to come here, enjoy Italy, and get ready, putting some hype into this competition. It's such an amazing thing. I think it's one of the first World Cup events, world level events that we're having at the moment. Therefore, for me, representing Motolino and Livigno is such a huge pleasure to have these kind of teams from all over the world. I saw them last night. It was amazing during the parade. It was so cool to have them all there. Amazing. Just a taste of what it will look like in 2026.
Oh yeah. You heard it here first. It's an honor for Motolino to host the Junior Worlds, and now Marley leave it on course for her first run, starting it off nice on that first flat rail with the 270 out as well. Now on to rail section number 2. Nice little lip slide, front 270 out on the down rail. Now go and switch into the first jump, go and switch right side 540. Unfortunately missing out on the grab right there, but still lands it nice and clean into the right side 360 with the lead Japan grab. Nicely done. Finishing strong now. Come on, Marley, with the left side 720 with the mute grab. Nicely done. Super nice run as well. And only one rider yet that didn't put down a clean run. So super nice show so far from all the girls and the boys. And as you said before, it's a pleasure to have like so many different nations out here in Livigno. And it's always a pleasure to see all the nations here. Next up, Frank Wallström from Norway. Oh, 270 on, 270 out on the double king. Super technical. Starting it off nice and easy. Switch lip 270 on, pretzel 270 out. Perfect execution through the rail section. Now on to the first jump. Going, oh my god, going big. Switch.
What is
Switch
this?
left side double 1620 into the right side double 10. Oh my goodness, he went so big on that first jump. I can't believe he landed that one. Into the oppo carve double bio 14.
Oh, God.
Holy.
We didn't even have the time to mention he's at 2010. He's like one of the youngest, like 13 years old, and that was something huge.
Oh
something
my goodness.
Incredible.
I mean, he's gonna have an insane career ahead of him. Like
Yeah.
that was a crazy run.
Yeah.
And to put it down on run number 1, I can speak from experience because I'm still an active athlete. Putting the first run down, that means so much for all the athletes because it takes off a lot of the pressure and you can have a lot of fun in run number 2. Here we go, next girl.
From Italy, Gasliter Maria. Go, Maria.
Nice, Maria, nicely done on that first flat rail with a back 270 out. And now on the down rail with a front side 270 off. Perfectly executed. Now she's looking for the smaller jump line, going for jump number 1 into the switch left side 540. Perfect execution right there. On to jump number 2, going left side 720 with the safety grab. Perfect landing. Let's go, Maria. Come on, put it down. Into the right side 360 with the Japan grab. Look at that. She is hyped. She is hyped. I love it.
Amazing, as you said. Most
Nice
probably
run.
the level now. They took some pressure away for everyone thanks to some of the athletes. I don't know. I have never been racing in freestyle ring snowboarding. Therefore, what you feel like the riders taking some of the pressure off are super good for the competition. So probably this was a switch into something even bigger than what we've seen up to now. And what I can tell you is that today all the riders are choosing the bigger lines.
I mean, most of the riders are going for the big one now. Maria Gasliter, the first girl to choose the smaller line. And I say smaller because the small line is still pretty big. That's like super nice of Motolino Snowpark. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have Henry Sildaru. He gets a rerun because we had the camera malfunction at the beginning. Now for his first run. What? Front swap, back swap, continuing 450 out, I believe. I hope I said that correctly. That was insane. Into the 450 on, pretzel 270 out. Henry Sildaru is killing it through the rail section now. Jump number 1, going switch double 12 with the blunt grab. Oh my goodness, going all the way down to the last landing. In to the right side, double 14 with the safety grab. And finishes strong with a left side double 12. tail grab once again, Henri Sildaru. Oh my goodness. From Estonia. I think he's glad that he got another run right there.
Yeah.
So that was his first official run. The judges now definitely saw his whole run, and I bet they've been impressed by Henri.
Yeah.
Okay, who do we have next, Alessia?
So we're back to the ladies, and we're about to see from Japan, Sugawara Kiho.
Okay, here we go. Madame Sugawara from Japan, getting ready for run number 1. Here we go. Starting it off, front swap to forward on the flat tube. Nice and easy, keeping it a little bit more mellow to put it down on run number 1. Here we go. Rail number 2, perfect left side 270 on. Now on her way to the jump line, going left side 360, pardon me, left side 540 with the safety grab. Coming in switch for jump number 2, going switch right side 540 with the mute grab. Nicely executed onto the last jump, going right side. A little bit short, but still manages to hold on to that one. And it's always nice to put that first one down, as we said before. And she can definitely improve in run number 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Who is next on the start list?
Next on the start list from Sweden, we've got Thomas Wilmer.
All right, Sweden in the house. Let's see what the youngster has for us today. Starting it off with a switch right side 270 on, continuing 270 out. Perfect execution once again. Now on to the down rail, going left side 270 on, a slightly bit early off, but still on his way to jump number 1, carving into it. Left side double 12 to the last line. Oh my goodness, these guys have legs of steel into the switch. Left double 10 with the Japan grab. Looking super solid so far for Thomas Wilmer. Into the switch right side double 10, puts it down clean.
God,
oh yes.
That was amazing. Once again, what a show. We've been saying this so many times, but we promised you would have been great today, and it is. The riders are promising. Yeah, riders have promised something great, and that's what we are looking at. So guys, if you're following us live stream, just share the contact, just share the link, because we want everyone to be looking at these impressive rides today.
Exactly.
Motorino Snowpark looks amazing. Now on to rider from France, Smith Honey.
Here we go. On course for her first run. Nicely done on that backside 270 out on the flat tube. Now into the down rail section number 2. Nice little front side 270 out on the down rail. Now going for the smaller jump line. We're going to see a switch right side 180 with the lead safety grab. Nicely done. On to the second jump, going right side 360. Squeezes that one around. Nicely done. And finishing strong. Come on, honey. Let's go. Left side 720 with the tail grab. She knows that she can do a little better in run number 2, but it's nice. Once again, she put that first one down. Solid foundation to build upon. And we're going to look forward to run number 2.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Now we're going to Finland with riders number 8. Number 48, Lajunen Elias. As I said, from Finland, getting ready to drop in.
And if you have any questions, don't be shy. Ask us in the YouTube chat. We're glad to answer them when we get the chance to. Next up, Elias Lajunen. Starting it off with a front swap, 450 out on the flat rail. Elias getting technical on that first flat rail. Nice to see. Now, rail section number 2, switch 270 on, pretzel 270 out. Nicely done. Coming in switch for jump number 1. Going, oh my god, going super big. Little backseat landing on that switch double 12 with the inside-outside safety grab. Has to do a straight air on jump number 2. I think he was a little bit overexcited right there. Going to the last line of that first landing. And even though I have to say, I've been to Livigno before and the landings are super steep and not that much impact, which is very nice. But if you go as big as Elias just went, there's a little bit more impact, and that's why he probably chose to take it safe and wait for run number 2.
Okay, now back to the ladies. We've got from Netherlands, rider number 9 with bib number 10, Van Hessen Zoe.
Very nice to see. I know her very good personally as well. She lives in Davos right now in Switzerland. Zoe Van Essen on course. Starting it off nice and smooth on that ski slide, and she is like a little background information on her. She's coming back from an ACL injury that she had last season, and she is looking like she's healthy as ever with that frontside 270 out of the down rail. Now going into the big line, going absolutely humongous on that switch left side 540, holds on to it. Legs of steel from Zoe Van Essen into the right side.
Oh.
360 goes down.
Unfortunately.
Not too nice to see, but I think she's all right.
Yeah, the way she's coming up, definitely.
Oh, she was just too hyped right there.
Yeah.
And I think the course is just running too good right now.
Yeah.
The speed is definitely not an issue. All the riders, all the girls, all the boys are going huge on the course. And I love to see it when they go big. But also, that was last week in Korvac, that was also a big thing. Speed management, definitely a big part of these competitions. Next up, from Japan, Kashu Sato on course. Left side 270 on with the back swap, holds on to it. A little sketchy right there, but manages to save it. Very nicely done from Kashu. Onto the down rail, ski slide to forward. Nicely executed. Here we go, jump number 1, going left side. What? Left side double 12 with a poke and super late 180 into that one. Switch double 9. Oof, but coming out of that double cork a little off axis right there. Not quite able to put his feet down, unfortunately. Kashu has to wait for his second run. Now back to the ladies. Who do we have?
From Ukraine, we have Maria Anichin. Sorry guys, from Ukraine. So hard at some point to read those last names, so I don't want to just mess with them. But Anichin Maria.
Oh yeah, that's a difficult one to spell for sure. But we're just trying our best out here. Don't worry, we're having a good time anyways. Maria starting it off with a backside 270 on that flat rail. A little bit shuffled around right there in the landing, but still manages to hold on to it now. On the down rail, little ski slide action. And now on her way to jump number 1. Oh, going Misty 720, puts it down, going absolutely humongous on that first jump into the left side 360 with the tail grab. Nicely done so far. Come on, Maria, put it down. You know you got this. Right side 360, puts it down. Nicely done. Oh my God, that Misty 720, that was huge. I think she was surprised as you can see right there. She went absolutely big. Next up for the men, getting ready to drop.
We have from Germany, Baumhöfner, Hannes.
All right, Hannes, show me what you got today from Germany. Definitely seen some strong athletes in the past coming out of Germany. Here we go, Hannes Baumhöfner, starting it off. Nice 270 on, 270 out on the flat rail. Now looking over the shoulder, over the left shoulder, going switch left 270 on to switch on down rail. Now switch on to the first jump, going switch. Oh, stylish in that switch. Bio 900 with the nose grab. Going big on that left side, double 12, but I think he wasn't meant to go 1260. Just went too big right there. And once again, I think the course is just speeding up right now. All the riders going absolutely big right now.
Yeah. They might need to find out whether the speed conditions are changing. I guess by looking at their other riders, they might try to understand. It's a shame because we're, of course, doing qualification, but that's part of the game, I guess.
That's part of the game for sure. And I think that's also the difference between the juniors and the elite athletes that have been there for a longer time. Just having more experience, having a better feeling about the speed management. I talked about it before. Speed management is so important, especially in a slopestyle competition like this, where the course is absolutely perfect. And the more riders that go through the course, that snow is going to get more packed in and it's going to get a little faster. So you got to be able to adapt to the situation accordingly.
And then if the excitement gets like we said before, maybe they want to give their best and absolutely not consider as well the conditions that are changing. Not to say they're not good, it's just to say that the hype is really great. Now on to number 11 of the course, or beep number 12, Garo de Ella from Canada.
Here we go, Canada in the house. Strong show on that first rail now. Coming in switch for the down rail. Going switch slip on to forward. Nice and steezy with a little afterbang. Giving a shout out to Tom Wallish, the king of afterbang. Oh, nice flat spin 360 on that first jump. First flat spin rotation we've seen today. Now on to jump number 2. Oh!
Ouch!
And
That
she
was
went
short.
too short.
Okay,
I hope that she is okay.
Yeah, she might just need to slow down for a bit, maybe. Okay, I'm
Okay,
pretty
she's
sure.
moving. I think she's.
Yeah,
That was
a tough one.
that was a hard crash
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, the doctors are immediately moving to see. Unfortunately, it was a bit too short
Ooh.
on a big jump.
Yeah, as you said, she went for the small line, but these smaller jumps, they're still pretty big. And unfortunately for her, she took out too much speed right there.
Okay.
But she is looking like she is somewhat alive right now. We hope that she is all right.
Yeah, she might need a little bit of time to breathe
Yeah.
again, because I mean, it was
That
a
was a
tough
heavy,
one. So
heavy
yeah.
body back slam right there.
By the way, she stood up. It seems like she's okay.
Okay.
No worries, guys. We're super ready with the people that are on course to be able to help her out in case we see her standing. That's a great thing. So back to what it is, the race. As we said, we are in qualification for Freeski, men's and ladies. We're going to have heat number 1 for boys, and we have afterwards in the afternoon heat number 2 and 3, always for the men qualification. We have more than 70 people on 70 riders for the men's category. Therefore, it's gonna take a while, but we have the whole day. Weather condition look really nice. In the meantime, we see that
who is
Ella
next?
is amazing. Now, who's next? Back to the boys. From Austria, Bauer David.
All
Ready.
right. Looking forward to see what David Bauer has in store for us for his first run of this qualification day. And once again, confirmation, the girl from before, she is on her feet. She is okay. She is being attended by the medical team. If she needs anything, she will get it for sure. Here we go. David Bauer on course for run number 1. Going for the flat rail, going right side 270 on. Ooh, I think he was looking for that pretzel 270 out. Couldn't quite get that pretzel. Will he be able to improvise this run? Nice front swap, pretzel 270 out on the down rail. Here we go. Doesn't seem to affect him too much right now. Into the switch right side 720 with the safety grab now, going for a switch left side rotation, going.
Whoa, that's a good one.
Super nice access on that switch. Bio 900 now into the last jump, going left side, cork
Yo.
720. Okay, with the nose grab. Makes it over the jump. Nicely done, David Bauer. Putting one down. Let's go.
And now we're back to the ladies, and we are in Estonia.
All right.
And we got Reivjagin Simona.
Looking forward to that first run of Simona from Estonia. Here we go. International start field. Love to see it. People from all over the world came out here to Livigno to put on an amazing show for all you guys watching at home. Simona on course now, going for rail number 2. Nice backside 270 out, putting it down super solid now. On her way to that first jump, going left side. Oh, left side 360 with a lovely mute grab, I believe. Super nicely tweaked. Right side 360 going big once again. And what does she have to finish it off? Left side 720 puts it down. Simona Reivjagin from Estonia putting that first run down. Nice to see. Love it.
Yeah, we're keeping our promise, huh? Because we promised you guys watching from home it would have been a great, amazing show.
It's gonna be action-packed for sure. And I see we have a first question in the live chat. Where do you find the live scoring? I believe you find that on the FIS app, right?
Yeah, definitely. It should be on the FIS app, definitely, because that's how we are managing it.
Okay, next up, Emil Scholz from Germany for run number 1. Starting it off front swap, back to 70 out, also known as the K-Fat. Here we go on to the down rail, going pretzel 270 out or frontside 270 out. Nicely done from Emil Scholz. Now on the first jump, going blender spin, looking over the right shoulder, but then spinning to the left. Switch blender, Bio 9 into the left side double cork 1080, a little backseat landing, but he holds on to it. Can he finish strong right now? Oh, that's gonna be short. Ooh.
A little bit too short.
A little bit short for sure, landing on that table right there, but he's all right. Legs of steel.
Yeah.
These kids are already putting in the work, definitely during summer, that they have the leg strength that they need to hold on to tricks like these. And next up for the women, who's it gonna be?
It's going to be from Estonia, Reviagin Miriam. Wonder if she's a sister.
Probably the sister.
One. Yeah.
That's nice to see, actually.
Yeah.
Sister power in the house. Must be super nice to be here with your sister and competing in the Junior World Championships.
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
like one is 2006, one 2007. Therefore, I hope we're not messing up, hoping they're sisters, but whatever, they share the same last name. We'll see. We'll ask them.
Okay.
So go Miriam.
Here we go. Miriam Reviagin on course. Starting it off with a backside 270 out of that flat tube. A little trouble to getting that around properly, but still on course now with the frontside 270 out, getting it perfectly dialed in. Now on the smaller jumps, here we go. Miriam Reviagin starting it off with a switch right side 180 on that first jump into the left side 720, but just couldn't put it down properly. Not able to get the energy in the air, but she's all right. That wasn't too harsh of a crash, fortunately.
Yeah, she's back, getting her skis back. And I take this moment to confirm that the scorings are live on the Freeski website. Therefore, if you want to have a look at how the competition is going, you can go to the website and find out who's doing best. We're live from Motolino Snow Park in Livigno for the Junior World Championship FISC Slopestyle and Big Air. We are in the women's qualification and heat number 1 for men's. It's a great sunny day. The park is looking super shine, and this is amazing.
Okay, another question. When is heat number 2 and heat number 3 on for snowboarders gonna happen, because that couldn't be held yesterday due to too much wind? Alessia, do you have already information on that?
I'm checking on this. Stay connected. I'll find out for you immediately, and then we get back to you with an answer.
Okay, very nice. Thank you very much for your effort. And I'm sure I already talked to Martijn before, one of the organizers of this event, and we're trying our best to get a chance for these snowboarders from men heat number 2 and 3 to get a qualification going. It's quite a tight schedule that we have this week, because we also, not only do we have slopestyle competition, but we also are gonna have a big air competition. Stay tuned for that as well. It's gonna happen throughout this week. A lot of action coming your way. Be ready. Okay, who do we have next in the start gate?
We have Jonas Larsen from Norway.
Here we go. Jonas on course, starting it off with a front swap to switch. Nice little shifty, giving his extra flavor right there. Coming in switch for that first down rail, going switch 270 on, 270 out. Absolutely perfect right there. On jump number 1, gonna be left side, double 12, puts it down. Oh, has to revert in the landing. That's so unfortunate. It looked like he had it already, but then just not quite able to hold on to that landing.
Okay, he's going for the second run. Definitely
For
not
sure.
finishing off with the first one, but whatever. As we said before, there's a second chance to do the best. So now on with the youngest of the ladies from France, Louise Emilie. She's a 2009, therefore 14 years old. The younger of the Freeski ladies, ready to drop in. She's warming up.
Getting mentally prepared right there, as you see, just going through the motions of her run. Always super important also at a junior level right here. I mean, it's almost an elite level at this point. Emily Lewis starting it off. Nice backside 270 out on that flat rail. Now on her way to the down rail. Rail section number 2 going frontside 270 out, putting it down. Now speed checking for that smaller line. Going switch right side 540, puts it down nice and clean. Now on her way To jump number 2, what we gonna see? Right side. Ooh, right side bio 7, but just couldn't put that axis down the way she wanted it. Unfortunately, yeah, she's gonna be disappointed about this one. I understand that one. I can relate for sure, but she has another
Amélie.
run.
Yeah. Ça va, Amélie? Tu vas faire mieux la prochaine fois? Oh, she's good.
She's good for sure.
Yeah. Back to the boys. Do you want to announce the guy from Switzerland?
Oh, another Swiss boy. We have Alois Panchaud from the west part of Switzerland, therefore having a kind of a French name right there.
Yeah.
Alois getting ready for his first run of the day. Let's see if the Swiss youngster has what it takes to get into a final position and getting himself qualified. Run number 1, Alois Panchaud, coming up shortly. Here we go, on course from Switzerland, Mr. Panchaud. Starting it off with a front swap, pretzel 270 out attempt, but kinda getting hung up on that flat rail. Now has to improvise on that second rail, going 270 on, 270 out, nicely done on that second rail. Now on to the jump line, going switch, double cork 900, puts it down nice and easy. Now spinning to the left, going left side, double 10. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. Nicely stomped and finishes strong with the right side cork 720. Nicely done, Alois. Geile Sier. Little Swiss German in here.
Tip top, I would say.
Yes, definitely tip top.
Now we are on to the ladies from Canada. Dean Gabrielle, bib number 15, ready to ride.
All right. We're waiting for her to drop, waiting for the judges to get ready. Another question in the chat, or maybe a statement, speed problems on the jumps? I am not sure, but definitely no speed problems because the park is absolutely perfect. The conditions are perfect. As you see, there's no wind, the sun is shining, and the park crew definitely did an amazing job to put on a pretty park. And Gabrielle Din starting it off with that 270 on the flat rail and reverting right there. I think she was meant to go for a 270 out, but
they lose the focus for a little second, and this might happen.
This happens all the time. That's normal, but still goes for a nice little practice run through the jumps. Left side 540 right there. On to jump number 2. Go and switch right side 180. That's okay. That's okay. Now choosing not to jump that last one. I think that's sometimes it's better if you lose focus, just stay safe. Do whatever you know that you have capable in your body right now, and she definitely chose to keep it safe and wait for round number 2.
I couldn't agree more on that because, of course, we're talking about professionals at younger level, but still professional. But in case you lose focus, then you might find yourself not well concentrated. This is what happens with young guys. Therefore, good choice to go out. Number 37 from Croatia, Kuaric Luka.
On course, going for that double king rail. Ooh, super nicely done front swap. Pretzel 270 out. Perfectly done. Into the switch 270 on. Switch right side 270 on. Pretzel 270 out. Coming in switch to jump number 1. Going switch. Right side 540. Going absolutely big. Puts it down though into... I think he kind of messed up on that takeoff. Not what he was looking for, unfortunately. But once again, he has another chance. He has another run to get things done. It's gonna be a little bit of a pressure situation for him in round number 2, but these youngsters, they are already on a super high level, I believe, mentally and physically, so don't you worry. A lot of great runs gonna go down in round number 2.
Then I guess coaches now are ready to give them some mental help.
Sure.
This time might be more than physical help.
For sure.
Back to the ladies from Denmark, Kinked Silje.
Here we go, on course. Madame Kinkiet, nicely done on that front side 270 out. Perfectly done on the flat rail. Now coming in switch. Onto the down rail, goes switch, tails over to forward a little bit early off right there. Now on her way to the small jump line going left side 720. Puts it down nice and clean. Going for jump number 2, right side 360 with the safety grab. Gets that grab nice and locked. Into the last jump going left side 360. Okay, a little knuckle right there, but still gets the grab nicely locked on that mute grab as well. Puts one down, and that's always comfortable for all the riders. Getting a little bit of that pressure off their shoulders and getting ready for the next men.
Yeah, but before that, I wanted to say that tomorrow we're going to plan heat number 2 and 3 for snowboard tomorrow morning, followed by finals for both disciplines.
Okay, you heard it here first. Snowboarders are gonna get a chance to get their qualification done. Next up, we have Marco Klötzl from Austria, starting it off with a little dance move on that flat rail, calling it a front swap right now. Into the left side 270 on, a little bit early off, but he is still on course. What's it gonna be on the jumps? Okay, he's gonna take it easy.
Okay.
Super floaty flat spin 360, giving us a show right now. Left side 360, styling it out with a little shifty action. Onto the left side cork 720 with the blunt grab, super smooth landing. Definitely not the run he was looking for, but he has another chance to put one down. And once again, we're gonna have men heat 2 and heat 3 for snowboard tomorrow morning. So be ready, tune in. We're gonna live stream the whole action, the whole week. Everything is being live streamed. And tomorrow, I guess we're gonna have a packed day.
Yeah, it's gonna be fully packed as the finals will be kept tomorrow, therefore a full day.
Okay, next up we have Estrid Fallen from Sweden. Starting it off with the left side 270 on to the flat rail. Now into the down rail she goes. Ski slide to switch, nicely done. On her way, switch into jump number 1, going for the big line. Switch left side 540, squeezes it around. Nicely done. Into the right side 360 with the lead Japan grab. Nice and solid so far. On to the last jump, going left side 360 with the tail grab, getting it dialed in. Nicely done from Sweden. Okay, next up for the men, who's it gonna be, Alessia?
It's going to be from Lithuania, Banilius Pius. Oh my god, guys, I'm sorry. This gets very hard.
It's okay.
Banilius Pius, I'm sorry.
Our job is also not that easy, but
Yeah.
we're trying our best out here. Banilius Pius. Let's just call him Pius right now. I think that's the easiest way. From Lithuania on course, nice 270 on, 270 out. Now coming in switch for that down rail. Going switch, lip 270 on, pressing on those noses, holding on to it. Now switch into jump number 1, going switch, double 12 to the bottom, all the way to the last line of the landing. Holds on to it, into the left side, double.
Whoa, 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 that was a...
Oh goodness, he didn't commit to that double cork.
Okay.
Okay, he's on his feet. We are glad that he is all right already.
Okay, perfect.
Whew, that was a heavy crash right there.
Yeah.
But
taking his keys back, okay, that's fine. Me as a mom, I wouldn't suggest to not have anything as another a shirt or something, but whatever.
No
they're
back
young
protector.
guys.
They're young. They're still strong. Okay, what happened right there was he didn't commit to that double cork 10, and to me it actually looked like that he had the speed, he had the rotation to put that double cork 10 down, but these tricks that they're doing, they're high level tricks, and it needs a lot of mental strength to put this down, and he just not quite had that mental strength on lock right there. But let's see if the next skier has the mental strength on lock. The next skier girl, who's it gonna be?
It's a number 19, Krumme Every from Canada. And then she's the last ladies for this qualification.
Canada in the house.
Yeah.
Let's see what she
ready.
has in store.
Yeah, Avery. Last one of the 18 ladies being on a Freeski qualification for Slopestyle.
Here we go. Waiting for the judges currently to get ready for her first run of 2.
We are so lucky today. It's so impressive. Motolino Snowpark in Livigno, guys. If you're following live, if you are on live streaming with us, follow our pages. We have 2 amazing years ahead of us. We're gonna be hosting the 2026 Slopestyle Big Air Moguls, all the Freeski and Freestyle and Snowboard competition for the Olympic Games. Therefore, 2 years full of events. Follow us on our social channels. Back to the game. Avery Krumme from Canada.
Here we go. Avery getting ready for her first run on course already with that frontside 270 out. Nice and stylish. A lot of great skiers came out of Canada already. And next up we have Avery Krumme. Oh, on that down rail a little early off on that lip to forward. And I think she was meant to go switch. Now switch into that first jump. Oh, yes, going switch bio 900. Styling it out with that mute grab. Into the right side 360 with the safety grab as well. Nicely done. Now tucking for speed on that last jump. Going switch Misty 720. Puts it down. All right. A little issue on that second rail feature right there. But other than that, that was a great run through the jumps for sure. Already putting one down and definitely has potential to clean it up on the rails. But nice to see that she put that jump line down. Nice and clean.
Okay, now back to the boys. We have from La France, Rayson Victor. We have finished with the ladies and now back to the comp with the boy.
Okay, Victor Resson is on course with that back swap 270 out on the flat rail. Little shuffled in the landing, but still on course. Now going for that down rail. Switch slip on 270 out. Still switch on course. What's it gonna be on jump number 1? Going switch left side. Double Misty 1260. Perfect landing. Boosting for speed. Going left side. Double cork 1080. Puts it down. Clean. Now has to finish strong on that last jump. Ooh. He thought he didn't have the speed for that last one, but he actually did. Unfortunately, not quite able to put it down nice and clean.
Okay, we're in run number 2 for the ladies. I can see her getting ready. Go Flora Tabanelli from Italy. Go big, let us see what you can do in the second run. Vai Flora, sei la nostra Livigno. Forza Flora.
Here we go, Flora Tabanelli on course. Oh, super stylish. Backside 450 out on that first flat rail. Already upgrading her run. Now into the switch 270 onto forward. Flora Tabanelli. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, she is on one right now. Going for the big jump line. Switch. Normal bio 900 with the lead tail grab. Super stylish. Into the switch bio 900. Whoa. Mute grab as well. This is looking really good so far for Flora. Into the left side. Cork 720.
Wow.
Ooh.
Bravissima. Amazing.
Wow. Yeah, you can be hyped on that one, Alessia, for sure. That was an insane run from Flora Tabanelli. Putting it down when it matters. Let's go.
Yeah, that was, I had the feeling, I could see her super smooth and clean. She knows she did a great season, I guess. She knows she can give her best. She feels a bit of emotion being home, riding here. But that's what I've seen during the whole season. She's been doing great. I mean, she looks like she feels this is her thing. Like, it
must be nice for sure to have a competition, and I think one of the last competitions of the seasons as well, to have that competition at her home mountain, Motolino. Definitely a nice feeling for Flora. Next up for the men, we have Felix Schöberl from Austria, getting ready for his first run, starting it off with a classic K-Fat front swap 270 out. Now on his way to the donkey dick rail. Frontside 270 out on that donkey rail. Now on course for the first jump of 3. Going switch left side 180. Not quite sure if that was his plan. Now right side 360. Yeah, he's gonna go for a chill run right now. Not what he was looking for on that first jump. Maybe just mentally not quite 100% for Felix Schöberl, unfortunately. But next up, once again, back to the women.
Back to the women on the second run for them. We are in the USA and we welcome for the second run Eleanor Andrews getting ready to drop in a second chance for them to qualify for tomorrow's finals.
Here we go. Eleanor Andrews on course, starting it off with a lip. Frontside 270 out. Nicely done from the young American Miss Andrews. Now, coming in, switch, going for a switch. What? Switch? Was that switch lip 270 on? I couldn't quite see it, unfortunately, but super nicely done through the rail section into the left side 360 mute grab. Nice and stylish. Now, jump number 2 going right side cork 720, puts it down. No problems so far. Into the left side cork 720. Can she put it down? Yes! Mrs.
Wow.
Andrews putting it down.
Wow.
Let's go.
Yeah, they feel it. They did a perfect second run. That was super clean, super nice. Ladies are doing absolutely stunningly today. I like it. I love it. I mean, second run, giving their best. Now, back to the boys. We have on course from Slovenia, Vidovic Tin Jakob.
Here we go. On course for his first run of 2. Ski slides on that first rail. Nice and easy. Ooh, a little bit early off, unfortunately, right there on that down rail. Tin on course for jump number 1, going right side 360. Ooh, a little short. Keeps it rolling though. Into the right side cork 720. Nicely done on that right side cork 720. Upgrading from the first jump into the right side 360. Once again, a little short right there for Tin. But nicely done. He got through the whole course, and that's what we love to see.
Yeah.
And he still has another run to improve, get some more technical tricks going. And next up, who do we have in the start gate for the women?
We're back to Germany with Muriel on the second run for her.
All right, let's see what she has in store for us today. Already, if I remember correctly, in run number 1, she already put down a nice solid run.
Yeah.
Let's see what she has in store for us in round number 2. She is preparing mentally, going through the motions, now waiting for the judges to give the green light for her second run of the day.
I would like to hear some comments from them. Then maybe during the reshaping and the trading for heat number 2 and 3, I would really love to have a talk with them and see how they felt and how the course was, just to give you some feedbacks directly from the athletes.
All right, Muriel Moore on course right now, starting it off 270 on, 270 out, perfectly done on that flat rail. Starting it off nice and clean. Into the switch lip, back 270 out, so pretzeling out of that down rail. Now onto the jump. She goes left side, cork 720,
Wow.
going big, but holds on to the landing, nice and easy. Into the right side, cork 900, puts it down with the mute grab. Now into the last jump, she goes switch, bio 900, and she is stoked on that one with the tail grab as well. Wow, Muriel Moore is on fire today.
Yeah, that looks so easy when you look at it from a screen. I mean, like, you can only say, oh yeah, okay, that's a cool one, but absolutely stunning, guys. These are really the young ones, and they're doing amazingly. It's impressive to see them. I mean, we're talking about super difficult tricks that elite athletes are doing, and they seem to do it so naturally, so amazingly, so super cool.
Okay, next up for the men, we have Solik Stanislav from Poland. Starting it off with the front side, 270 off, now reverting in that landing. I think he was meant to go to forward, but still keeps it rolling with that 270 on. Now coming in, switch for that first jump. Going switch, right side corked 540, puts it down. Onwards to jump number 2, little straight air right there. Yeah, that's gonna be a throwaway run for Zolik, but that's okay. All the riders have 2 runs. Oh, still puts on a show on that last one with a left side double 10. Little practice round for Zolik right there. Next up, once again, we have the women starting for round number 2 already.
From USA, we got on course Catherine Bray. Now, we might have a look at the live scoring if we want to have a talk
actually,
on that.
that would be very nice. Let's take a look at the current ranking situation, and we can give you a quick update on how the competition is going so far. Here we go, back to Catherine Gray in the meantime from the United States of America, getting ready for her second run of the day. Dropping in switch, going switch right, tails over, 270 out. Nicely done on that first flat rail. Now coming in, switch to the down rail, going switch left side, 270 on, 270 out. Oh my goodness. The girls are absolutely killing it on the rails so far. Into the right side 900 with a safety grab, tweaking it. Catherine Gray is on one right now. Into the switch left side 900 with the Japan. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. Into the last jump, going left side 720, and she puts it down. She can be stoked on that one. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, these are impressively well done, and she did an amazing run at first, so...
Okay, current ranking for the women. Let's just focus on the top three. Gray Catherine is currently sitting in third place. Flora Tabanelli, Forza Italia in place number 2, and Muriel Moore in place number 3. That's the current standings for the women. Next up we have Jakub Koula from Czech on course for round number 1 for the men. Nice switch 270 on, pretzel 270 out, puts it down perfectly. Coming in switch for jump number 1, going switch, cork 900, going big right there. Little backseat in the landing, oh, and once again chooses not to jump on jump number 2 and 3. Mentally not quite 100% after that little backseat landing. That's okay, Jakub still has another run to go. Next up for round number 2 with the ladies, bib number 5. Who's it gonna be?
Livit Marley from the USA for her second run of the day, trying to qualify for tomorrow's finals.
Alright, Marley getting ready for second run action. Once again going through the motions, getting prepared mentally and now physically on course. Marley Leavitt from the United States of America. Oh! A little, yeah, and that's gonna be a little sketch on that first rail, unfortunately for her. Not quite able to put that frontside 270 out, but yeah, that's how the game works. You know, sometimes you're not on point 100% with that mental game, but now Marley's still putting on a show through the jump line. Nice little 360 back-to-back action with the Japan grabs.
Straight one.
It's a bummer, but that's okay. That's how the sport goes sometimes. You cannot always win. That's life in general, I would say.
Yeah.
But it's okay, you know. We're still here. We're still living, and that's what matters.
Yeah, whatever. That's how you learn and improve. Like
sure.
At the end of the day, you gotta need to improve from your mistakes and maybe understand that you should focus and you shouldn't lose focus even if the opportunity on a first obstacle hasn't gone the way you wanted it to be.
Okay, next up from Sweden for the men, once again we have Hugo Olsen. Whoa, going gap on the double king, switch 450 on. That was definitely the most technical trick we've seen so far. Into the 450 on Pretz 270 on the down rail. I can't believe it. Rail section, super technical. Into the switch double 9 with the Japan. Going for jump number 2, going right side double cork 1260. This is looking super good so far for Hugo. Into the switch right side, bio 1080, puts it down. Oh my god.
That was smooth. That was amazing.
Oh my goodness.
It's impressive.
I am very impressed right now by Mr. Hugo. And maybe not the super technical jump line, but through the rail section. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen so many technical tricks.
Now back from Italy, Maria Gasliter. Vai, Forza Maria.
Here we go, Maria on course for round number 2. Starting it off with that backside 270 out on the flat rail. Perfectly executed. Onto the down rail, going frontside 270 out. Now choosing the small line for round number 2. Going switch. Switch left side 540. Putting it down on the first jump. Into jump number 2. She goes with a left side 720, puts it down this time. Nicely done, Maria. Come on. Going for a right side 540, and she puts it down. Maria Gaslitter, nicely done on round number 2. Always nice to see the ladies and the boys putting down their runs that they're planning on. And that was a nice run from Maria Gaslitter.
Well, very well done, Maria. And now, another 13 years old, the second youngster of this men's qualification, from Lithuania, Olefson Maksas. My God, I can't believe 13 years old, like super young and still.
That is crazy. Experience. Nicely done, even though it was a little bit of a smaller difficulty level. Good run for sure. Next up, Sugawara Kiho from Japan for the ladies, round number 2. Here we go. Front swap, pretzel 270 out. A little shuffled right there on that pretzel 270, but still on course. Switch lip on to forward. Nicely done through the rail section. Now on jump number 1, going left side 540 with the safety grab. Perfect execution into the switch. Right side 540 with mute grab. Puts it down nice and easy. Putting some style to it in the landing. Into the right side 360. Coming up short, but puts it still down. All right.
Very well done.
Next up for the men.
From Great Britain, Miles Edward.
Okay, let's see what Miles has in store for us in round number 1.
Yeah, we're getting closer to the end. Another 3 riders, and then we finish with heat number 1 for qualifications.
All right, Edward Miles dropping in for his first run of 2. Going 270 on. Was looking for that 270 out, but couldn't quite put that one down properly. Now, still on course, mentally still focused. Switch lip on to switch. Keeping it stylish. Now, switch left side. Oh, switch left side 900 with the lead safety. Putting some style to it into the left side. Double cork 1080. Nicely done from Edward. What does he have for us on jump number 3? Going right side cork 720. Puts it down. Even though a little trouble on that rail section, he put down a nice jump line, and that's going to be a good foundation for round number 2.
Now back to the ladies. Second round for them. We're in France with Smith Honey. Such a nice name.
Nice
I like
name.
it.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
De La France. They're having the second round on the course, trying to qualify for tomorrow's finals.
Maybe let's take another look at the ranking currently. And how many girls will qualify for the finals, Alessia?
That's 8 girls getting into the finals.
All right, let's see if Honey Smith will qualify for finals in round number 2. Starting it off with the backside 270 out, perfectly executed. Nicely done so far. Now on to the down rail she goes. Nice little ski slide to forward. Going straight air on that first one with a little shifty. Another straight air. Oh, actually double shifty right there. Keeping it stylish, nice and mellow. Into the left side. 720. Puts one down in the end. Honey Smith from France. I think she can be stoked on that one. Probably not super easy for her right there, but either way, nice to put one down in the end. Okay, in the meantime, Joel Korko
Korko from Finland.
from Finland, here we go. Ooh, front swap, back swap, 270 out. Super fast swaps right there on that flat rail. Nicely executed. Going left side 450 on to switch on the down rail. Super technical rail line. Nice and cleanly done into the switch.
Whoa.
Double 12 with Japan. Perfect landing. Nice speed management so far. Into the right side. Cork 720. Maybe he was looking for the double right there. Couldn't quite get that pop. But goes for a left side double 12 with the tail grab. Wow, what a show from the young Finland Ripper. Next up in the Stargate, we see Zoe van Essen waiting to drop.
From Netherlands.
From the Netherlands, okay. And currently, the bubble score to qualify, we have 8 women, I believe, that will qualify. Okay, let's put that on the hold for now. Let's focus on Zoe van Essen, run number 2, starting it off with a ski slide to forward, nice and stylish. The young Netherlands girl, young Dutch girl, on course for round number 2, starting it off nice and clean. Front side, 270 out. Now switch into the first big jump. She goes switch left side, 540 with the safety grab. Puts it down, perfectly executed. Come on, Zoe. Right side 360, puts it down perfectly. Now she has to land this run. She hasn't landed a full run. Going left side 360 and she puts it down. Oh yes, that's a big relief for her. She went down on that second jump in her first run, but now putting it down nice and clean. Zoe van Essen, perfectly done. Okay, for the ladies, the current bubble spot, if I'm not mistaken, I think 8 ladies go to the finals, and the current bubble spot is held by Marley Levitt from the United States with a score of 59. So for all the girls to come, if they get a score higher than a 59, they will crack into that top 8 and secure themselves a spot for the finals. Love to see it. And of course for you, Alessia, nice to see Flora Tapenelli in second place. She's probably most likely 100% surely gonna qualify for finals.
Yeah, exactly. Now back to the boys.
Here we go.
From Sweden, Tagen Wikström.
Whoa, 450 gap on the double king, starting it off strong right there. Into the switch slip, 270 out, nicely done from Tage. Going switch, right side 540 with the Japan grab, nice and stylish. Onto the double Misty 1080, going big. Putting it down nice and clean. And finishing with the right side Bio 720. Look at that, he is stoked.
Yeah,
I love to see it. That's the spirit we want to see.
Yeah, definitely. Amazingly done. Perfect. And that's the way it should be, like focusing and getting to the end super happy, super stoked.
And just to be happy about your skiing. It doesn't always matter what run you put down. Just be happy with what you put down and just be stoked on skiing, because that's why we all started, I guess. Because skiing is one of the most beautiful sports, and also snowboarding for my side. I love snowboarding because it's just fun.
We'll just go for winter sports.
Winter
also.
sports in general, for sure. To make it easier, winter sports are just fun in general, and we are always looking to have a good time out here. And I believe we are done with run number 1 for the men now as well. And
yeah, exactly.
Will we have a lady or a man?
Now we should have Maria Anchien from Ukraine.
Okay, for run number 2, Maria Anchien from the Ukraine. On course for round number 2. Dropping it forward, going for the flat rail. Ski slide to forward, sliding all the way through that flat rail. Now on course for that down rail, going ski slide to forward once again, nice and easy through the rail line, going for the big jump, going right side Misty 720 with the mute grab. Love that axis on that one. Into the left side 360 on jump number 2. Does she have a strong finish for us in round number 2? Going right side 360 with the mute grab. A little knuckle right there, but still putting it down nice and easy. Great run
Well
for
done.
the young Ukrainian girl. Okay, now we're switching it up again to the men. Once again, from Estonia, starting it off again with Henri Sildaru, the young brother of the world-famous Kelly Sildaru, one of the most decorated freeski girl athletes out there, and her younger brother now competing in today's qualification for the Junior World Championships held in the beautiful snow park Motolino in Livigno. Love to be out here. Here we go. Henri Sildaru, round number 2. On course, dropping in forward. Going front swap, back swap, continuing 450 out. Oh my goodness, Henry absolutely killing it on that first rail. Going left side 270 on pretzel 450 out. That was a perfect rail line right there. Continuing on to the switch, double 1620. Oh my god. Holy moly. Henri Sildaru went for broke right there, and already he was like, you know what? That gave me a little heart attack. I went too big. I need a break right now. I think Henri Sildaru already had a perfect or almost perfect first run, so already having a great score on the board. For Mr. Sildaru, unfortunately not able to put down that second run. Next up, we're switching it up again, going to the ladies, and we have Ella Garot from Canada on course for her second run. Going for a front swap, Pretz 270 out. Nicely done, a little shuffled maybe in that landing, but still putting it down into the switch lip to forward. Nicely done. Now going for the small line with a flat spin 360, putting it down on that first small jump. Going right side cork 720, able to put it down. Just squeezing it around right there. And finishing with a right side 360, Ella Garro. Nice second run for the young Canadian girl. Love to see her put that run down. Okay, let's see, who do we have next in the start gate? I believe we have the bib number 5, Remy Asseline from Canada, her teammate on course for round number 2, dropping in switch. Going for that switch 2-on, 270 out. Nicely done from Remy Asseline. Oh my goodness, I think he popped over that rail, going 270 on, 270 out on the donkey dick rail. Absolutely crazy through the rail section, going right side double 12, a little backseat in the landing. Going for the left side double 10. Ooh, struggling with the speed, and I think his ski boot got a little loose right there. Super unfortunate for Remy Asselin from Canada, not able to put down that second run. Unfortunate for the young Canadian rider, that's for sure. But nevertheless, great show from Canada already. Shout out to Canada. Next up, we're gonna switch it up again. Going for that women category, and we're gonna have the first of the Revjagin sisters from Estonia. It's gonna be Simona Revjagin dropping in for her second run. Here we go. Going for that flat rail once again. Ski slide to forward on that flat rail. Making her way to the down rail, going ski slide back to 70 out, but not able to put that one down. It actually looked like she had it for a second, but oh, that's too bad for Simona Revjagin. Unfortunately not able to put it down in round number 2. But that's okay. I believe she already had a nice first run, and next up we're gonna switching it over again to the men for round number 2. It's gonna be from Japan, Olli Nichols getting ready for round number 2.
Well, the sun is bright today. Finally, they have a good and great day for competing. Gonna enjoy the park to the fullest, and that's amazingly done. Thanks to the Motolino crew who put up such an amazing setup. We had the perfect condition. It looks like it's full winter time, and they did an amazing setup. They are so happy to be able to host a World Championship event. They've done the best during the whole season, and in the past as well. They've been asking for a World Championship level event, and they finally got it. They're super happy. Thank you to Federico Bisotti, the head of the Shapers, taking care of the course today, for doing such an amazing job, guys. Every single year they take out such an amazing park to be able to ride and give the riders the opportunity to train and have some great fun. Now on, Ollie Nichols from Japan.
Here we go, dropping in for round number 2, going for the double kink, little front swap action on the double kink. Now on to the down rail. Going for that right side 270 on to forward. Now full speed ahead for jump number 1, going left. Left double 12. Wow, that was so nice. Perfectly done on that left double 12 into the switch. Double bio 12 going deep. Putting it down. What does he have for us on the last jump? Oh, yeah.
Ouch.
He just went a little bit too... Ooh. And that's why you shouldn't be angry right after the course. Kids, watch and learn. Unfortunately for Ollie, not the run he was looking for. Just went a little too deep right there on that second jump. And next up for the ladies, we're gonna have
Miriam from Estonia.
Okay, the second of the sisters from the Revyagin family on course. Starting it off back 270 out. Nicely done. Here we go. On her way to the down rail. Going for ski slide to switch. Nicely executed. Now looking for that smaller jump line. Going for a switch right side 180 with the safety grab. Getting it done on jump number 1 into the second jump. Going left side 720. Puts it down. Nicely done. What does she have to finish it? Right side 540. Oh, I think she was looking for the 360, but had so much airtime she was able to go all the way to 540. But unfortunate for Miriam, she wasn't able to put it down clean. Going a little bit too deep right there. And next up for the men, we have Jakob Durepos. Probably Durepo from Canada. Here we go. Run number 2 for the young Canadian on course. Once again with a tornado spinner on that first flat rail. Left side 450 on. Continuing 450 out. Absolutely crazy on that first rail. Going for the donkey dick rail. Whoa, going left. Switch to 70 on. Pretzel 450 out. Okay, that was the most technical rail land we've seen today. Now he has to put it down on the jumps. Nice left side double cork 1260. On to jump number 2. Switch left double 12. This is looking really nice for Jacob right now. Into the right side double 12. Whoa! I can't believe it. I'm speechless right now. That was insane, Jacob. Put some respect to the name right there. Holy.
Amazing. Well, amazingly done. Now, keep going with the ladies. Number 17.
Emily Lewis. Here we go.
De La France. She's the youngest one among the ladies.
Starting it out with a backside 270 out on that flat rail. Nicely executed. Going for a ski slide front 270 out. All right. Now, giving some speed checks. Going for that small jump line. Switch right side 180. Nice and clean. Looking for jump number 2. Going big on the bio. Oh, that was too big right there for her. Oof.
Taking a second.
Oh. Let's hope that it wasn't too bad. She crashed quite hard on that misty bio 720 attempt.
Come on, Emily.
Oh,
Just give her some time to
oh,
get back on
that was a
feet.
hard one.
Yeah.
That was a hard one indeed.
Okay.
I think she got
Okay.
quite a hit on her head. Right there.
Shoulder.
Shoulder. She's
Fine.
moving it. I'm not quite sure what is going on. She's being attended by the medical team right now.
Yeah. We're pretty lucky everyone is there.
Oh yeah,
Not
for
lucky,
sure.
we're pretty organized, I would
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
Everyone is ready to...
It's greatly organized. And she's being attended right now. I think she's also just a little shocked. She went very deep on that second jump and she went for a forward flip rotation with that Misty. But look at that, she's already back on her feet.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. That was such a hard slam and she is already back on her feet. Some applause please in the chat for the youngster. She's already back on her feet. W's in the chat as the Twitch streamers say. Oh my gosh. Heavy slam, but she's already back on her feet. Shout out to the youngster. Oh my god. Emily Lewis, one of the youngest, or is she the youngest actually?
She was the youngest one.
She's
from
the
France.
youngest.
Yes, she's
the
absolutely
youngest
the youngest
and
one.
the toughest it seems. Oh my god. Some shout outs for Emily Lewis all the way from France. That was a heavy hit, but she took it like a boss.
Yeah, Emily, go on. She did an amazing job standing up, taking a while just, to get back on focus. But still, as you said, let's make her big applause even online for her because she did amazingly getting back on skis immediately on foot. And now,
next up,
we should be ready.
Yes, for Switzerland.
I leave you to that because
yes.
I don't want to intrude in that.
Okay, Lars Ruchti from Switzerland, my homeboy. Shout out to Switzerland at this point. Always love to see this youngster ride. Had some trouble in his first run and now Lars has to put it down in run number 2 if he wants to get a chance to qualify for the finals. Here we go. Lars Ruchti on course. Starting it off. 270 on, 270 out. Perfectly executed on the first rail. Onwards to rail number 2. Going for the down rail, it seems. Switch right side. 270 on, 270 out. Puts it down nice and clean this time. Here we go. Come on, Lars. Put it down. Ale boy. Switch double bio. 1260. Puts it down all the way to the last line of the landing. Into the left side, double 14. Hold on to that one. Nicely done, Lars. Come on. Atta boy. Right side, double cork 10. Puts it down.
Amazing.
Let's go, Brudi. Geile Sieg. Let's go.
That's a tip-top run, right?
That's a tip-top run right there. Oh, yes, I'm stoked for Lars. He definitely needed to put one down, and he did when it matters most. And next up, let's switch it over to the girls once again.
From Canada, Dean Gabrielle.
Here we go for round number 2. Madame Dean getting ready. Starting it off with a 270 on to the flat rail. Nicely done. Maybe a teeny tiny bit early off, but still keeps it rolling. Going for the kink rail. Oh, missing out on that kink rail. That's going to be deducted by the judges for sure, but still on course. On the first jump, going left side 540. Gabrielle on course for jump number 2. Switch right side 180. Can she finish strong on that last jump? Going for an old school Cossack. I don't think that was the run she was looking for, but nevertheless, still having fun out there.
That's what I was thinking. She ended it just the way, having fun, just the way it should be. I mean, if you realize you might not have ride the best run of the time, but whatever. Still having fun. Don't take it too seriously. You're still enjoying a World Championship event.
For sure.
Okay, on
Next.
Norway. Wallström Frank, 2010, huh?
Here we go. Super youngster. Wow, 270 on, 270 out on the double king. Ladies and gentlemen, that is so technical right now. Going switch, lip 270 on, pretzel 270 out with the steez right there, putting the extra flavor in. Going switch, double 1620 with the lead Japan into the right side, double 14.
Ouch.
Ooh, a little back seat. and not able to put it down clean, unfortunately. Frank Wallström. Oh, I actually remember now. I remember this kid from the Davos Open Big Air. He is young, but he is insanely good.
Yeah.
Like, he is 14, 13 years old and already putting down 1620s. I mean, come on.
He had an amazing first run. Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Back
Okay.
to the ladies. Celia Kinkhead from Denmark.
Denmark on course. Madame Kinket starting it off the front side, 270 out on that flat rail. Nicely done. Onward to the down rail, going switch tails over to forward. Nice and clean, choosing the small jump line for her second run, going left side 720 with the mute grab. Nicely done from Celia. Now right side 360 safety grab, holds on to that one, has to open up but still puts it down. And finishing on that last jump with a left side 360 mute grab. Nicely done from Celia Kinket from Denmark. Love to see it.
Yeah, that was pretty well done.
Nicely done. And
I
next
would
up,
say nicely done, not pretty well, sorry. Nice. Next one on course, Thomas Wilmer from Sweden.
here we go. Sweden in the house, dropping in switch for his second run, going switch 270 on, 270 out. Absolutely perfect on that first flat rail. Now going for the down rail, second rail section. Ooh, 270 on, a little bit early off right there. Now coming in forward into jump number one, going left side, double 12, puts it down. Going for jump number two into the switch, double 10. Whoa, going a little too big, but I think he's gonna be all right. He's just a little disappointed, I think.
Okay.
What has happened?
Yeah, I cannot see. Yeah, I think he broke the pole, probably.
Okay, he's still on the floor. Maybe he took a little bit of a wrong impact.
Torino Cruz, they're ready.
We are
Just
waiting.
in case. Yeah, standing up.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's just disappointed.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's the game that we play right now. It's hard to qualify for finals, but you gotta pay the consequences if you go hard. Sometimes it's not always working out, and unfortunately for him, it didn't work out this time, but he gets to enjoy the beautiful weather anyways. Beautiful Livigno, Motolino
Snow park. We just remind you that in the men's qualification, only the first 15 will qualify for the finals for tomorrow. So just because it was a live question and I wanted to get a feedback,
All right.
15 men and 8 women qualify for tomorrow's finals. Back to the course, we're going to wait for Fallen Estrid from Sweden.
All right, Sweden. Madam from Sweden getting ready to drop, and I believe that's the second last lady to drop.
Exactly.
All right, so we're almost done with the ladies' qualification for today. Estrid starting it off, but already finishing it, unfortunately. Not too nice on that first rail, getting buckled, unfortunately, for Estrid, but will she still put on a show? Let's watch her run anyways. Okay, now switch on to the first big jump, going switch left side 540, going big, puts it down onto the right side 360. This is gonna be pure enjoyment for Estrid because she unfortunately went down on that first rail, and we are having a slopestyle competition, and if you go down on the first rail, that means you're not gonna get a nice score. So unfortunate for Estrid, but still putting on a show. Love to see it. Next up for the men, here we go.
We should have from Finland, Lionen Elias. Yeah, bib 48 Elias from Finland.
Here we go, Mr. Lajunen getting ready to drop. On course now with the front swap, 450 out, so a super fat right there in the ski slang. Now going for the switch 270 on, pretzel 270 out, perfection on that second rail. Coming in switch into jump number 1. Going switch. Double. 1260 with the inside-outside safety grab. Grabbing both skis in the air into the left side. Double 14 with the Japan. Puts it down. Does he have the speed for the last jump? Going right side. Yes, right side double cork 1080. Elias Lajunen putting it down when it matters. Let's go, Elias.
Super great, super smooth, and super solid run for him. And now, last lady for today, Krumme Avery from Canada.
All right, last girl of the day, Avery Krumme. Will she be able to put it down? Let's wait and stay tuned. Okay, now Avery on course for her second run. Going for the flat rail. Backside 270 out. Nice style on that one. Going for the down rail. Little front side 270 out. A little shuffled, but still able to put it down. Ooh, switch bio 900 on that first jump. Very nicely done on that one. Now right side 360 going big. Puts it down. Does she have something big to finish it off? Yes, she does. Misty 720 putting it down. Avery Krumme, the Canadian girl, the last girl of the day, putting it down in her last chance. Okay, let's take a look at the ladies' results. We're gonna have in the 8th place Marley Leavitt qualifying, and in 7th place Kiho Sugawara, 6th place Honey Smith, 5th place Andrews Eleanor. And let's take a look at the next skier, Kashu Sato, unfortunately messing up a little bit on that rail. We're talking about the qualified women in a little bit. Once Kashu finishes his run, nicely done on rail number 2. Now going for that double cork 1260 on jump number 1. Very nicely done. Into the switch double 9. Ooh, that was so stylish. With that nice tweaked safety. Into the right side cork 9.
Amazing one.
Air awareness to the fullest for the young Japanese rider. Okay, let's continue on with the qualified women. We ended it with Eleanor Andrews in 5th place. In 4th place, we have Maria Gaslitter. In 3rd place, Catherine Gray. In 2nd place, still Flora Tabanelli. And in 1st place, qualifying first, we have Muriel Moore. So that's gonna be your final start field for the women today. All the women did an amazing job. Shout out to the women. Nice skiing. And I'm looking forward to the final.
Yeah, tomorrow finals. As soon as we have a program for tomorrow, we're gonna get back to you and let you know the program for tomorrow's
Okay, next up
finals.
for the men, we have Hannes Baumhöfner from Germany for run number 2. 270 on, but no, just not locking into that 270 properly. Not quite able to get that 270 out as clean as he was looking for, but still probably gonna put on a show. Yes, love to see a nice little layout backflip. One for the crowds, one for the viewers at home, and a nice front flip on jump number 2. Can we maybe see a double backflip? That would be amazing. Oh, another front flip. Love to see it. Hannes Baumhöfner, unfortunately, not able to get it done in round number 2. Next up for the men, we're gonna have David Bauer
From Austria.
from the Austrian Freeski team. Here we go. Waiting for the judges, preparing himself mentally. What's it gonna be for him in round number 2?
We remind you that we have 15 that qualify for the finals for tomorrow. So now on.
David Bauer on course, getting ready for round number 2. Starting it off. 270 on pretzel, 270 out. A little trouble on that 270 out, but still putting it down. Will he be able to get that mental strength and put down that run? Front swap, pretz 270 out on the down rail. Now on to that first jump, going switch, right side 720, and
misses
just not the mental focus he was looking for. lost it on that first rail already. Unfortunate for David Bauer from Austria not putting it down cleanly today. But it's okay. That's how she goes sometimes. And as you said before, Alessia, we have 15 men that qualify for the finals. And the current bubble spot is only a 37.33. So there's a lot of potential for all the riders to get qualified for the final. Next up, Emil Scholz from Germany with a nice K-Fed on that first rail. Front swap 270 out. Perfectly done into the front side 270 out on that down rail. Now coming in switch. Going switch blender. Once again, switch blender bio 9, but ooh, maybe something with his ski was wrong there.
Yeah, something happened. I didn't quite catch what it was.
He just reverted out of nowhere. I didn't see that one coming. That's unfortunate for Emil Scholz, but you know, that's also something that you cannot have any influence on. Sometimes the gear malfunctions and you cannot do anything about it. Just have to accept it and move on with your life. It's hard, but that's how it is sometimes.
It happens in either way or the other. It can happen. So whatever, just not get too upset with that. Just keep going. It happens, as you said. It is a chance that is wasted, but whatever. Life goes on. Another chance will happen in the future.
Okay, next skier is already on course. Camera is sleeping a little bit, but there we go. Okay, he is on.
It's Lars Jonas from Norway.
Okay, now on his way to the down rail, going switch 270 onto forward. Maybe he will get a rerun because we didn't see that first rail. Now on that first jump, ooh, going left side double 1260 with the blunt grab. Into the switch double, ooh, even switch single 12. Not, he is disappointed about that one.
He's definitely disappointed.
But you know, maybe he gets a rerun because that first rail, we couldn't quite see that first rail. And maybe the judges need a rerun, so maybe he is gonna get lucky today and get another chance to put one down. Okay.
Exactly.
Next one, who do we have?
From Switzerland, Panchot Alois.
Let's go, Alois. Put it down for Switzerland. Or as we Swiss people would say, fürs Vaterland. Let's go, Bruder.
That sounds amazing. Never heard it like this. Give us a tip-top run.
Yes, Alois, give us a tip-top run. Durchputzt, durchgeschmirgelt, von oben bis unten, bitte. Okay, enough of the Swiss-German. Back to English. Alois Panchot getting ready for his second run of the day. Waiting for the judges. I believe they're discussing if the previous rider will get a rerun or not. Will he be lucky today or will it be no rerun? We will stay tuned and give you the information as soon as we have it. But next up is gonna be Alois Panchot. Ale Svizzera on course. Oh, is it? Yeah, it is Alois Panchot. That was the wrong name. It is bib number 47. It is Alois Panchot on course currently. Ski slide to switch, or was that a front 270 out? I kind of missed that one. Okay, on to the jumps. Switch right side, cork 5, going very big. Left side, cork 720 with the blunt grab into the straight air. Yeah, he had some issues with the speed right there. Unfortunate for Alois Panchot, but that's how she goes sometimes. Once again, you cannot influence the speed you get. That's just a set thing and you have to deal with it. That's part of life. Okay. Next up, we're gonna have bib number 37, which is gonna be Luka Kuharic from
Croatia.
From Croatia. Here we go. We are more or less in the middle of round number 2 from men heat number 1. Now on course, Luka Kuharic On the double king, a little bit early off. And that's difficult right now. But as I said before, the qualifying score is still pretty low. So if you mess up on one feature, there is still a chance to qualify for the finals if you put down a solid jump plan. With that switch right 5 on that jump, number 1 into the left side, double cork 1080 from Luka Kuharic, nicely done so far. And finishing with a right side cork 720 safety grab. Maybe this still is gonna be enough to qualify him for the finals. Okay, next up with the bib number 45.
Klötzl Marco from Austria.
All right. Shout out to Freeski Team Austria, getting ready for Marco Klötzl.
They were pretty loud last night in the ceremony, in the opening parade, but that's cool because that makes the vibe, the hype, everything
Yeah,
was
it's all
super
about the
cool.
hype for sure.
And the Swiss as well, they were dancing like crazy, like man, it was crazy to see them. They really enjoyed the opening ceremony and the party afterwards.
I
a
love
little
to hear
bit of party,
a little
of
bit
course.
of party. We still have to be professional out here,
Yeah.
that's for sure. But nice to see that all the guys and girls had an amazing time yesterday at the opening ceremony. And now let's see what Marco Klötzl has for us in round number 2. Currently waiting for the judges, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have another 10 competitors, 10 riders to come down and finish with round number 2 of heat number 1. I remind you that then we're gonna be live again at around 1:25 for heat number 2 and heat number 3 for the qualification slopestyle man for this Junior World Championship here in Mottolino, Livigno. On to Marco Klötzl from
Here we
Austria.
go. Marco Klötzl getting ready for round number 2. Front swap pretzel 270 out on the flat rail. Nicely done on that first rail. Now on his way to rail number 2. Going for the down rail. Switch 270 on to forward. Very nicely executed through the rail section. Now on jump number 1. Going flat spin 540. Keeping it mellow and stylish on jump number 1. Going for a switch stop 9 on jump number 2. Very nicely done. So far, finished strong, Marco. Come on, left side, cork 900, and he puts it down. And this is going to be very interesting. This is a strategy game right now. The qualifying score is still not super high, so maybe Marco was thinking, I'm not going to do my hardest run. I'm going to do a run that I will put down nice and safe, so I get the points I need to qualify.
Yeah, that's a good strategy
That
anyway.
is a good strategy. Okay, let's take a
Definitely.
look. So 15 men will get on to the finals. And actually Marco Klötzl is currently the bubble boy, so sitting in the bubble spot, and definitely in my opinion will get a better score than this 38.33 from run number 1. Let's see where the new score will put Marco.
And in the meantime, we're waiting as well for Vanulis Pius. We said it before, we cannot pronounce yet this name. From Lithuania. Sorry, Lithuanian friends, live on stream if we're not so good at names. So we're going for Pius for his second run.
Pius getting ready and dropping in for his second run. Back 270 out on that first flat rail. And Pius, let's see where he is currently. He's sitting in 27th place, so he needs to put something down if he wants to qualify for the finals. Nicely done through the rail section so far. Going for a switch left side 180 on jump number 1. Taking it mellow. What's it gonna be for jump number 2? Left side 360. Okay, not quite sure what his strategy is right here, but he put it down nice with that Misty 720, finishing strong. So the new bubble spot is the Swiss rider. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Bubble boy Alois Bonchaud from Switzerland with a 41.33. Still not a super high score, So there's plenty of potential for all the riders that are left in the start gate to get a place in the final. Okay, next up we're gonna have
the French guy, Rayson Victor.
All right, looking forward to Victor's second run of the day.
Yeah, we still have, as we said, 10 riders ahead of us, and then we're finishing with the heat number 1, qualifying for tomorrow's finals here in Motolino Snowpark, Livigno.
And
Super
as
nice
you
weather.
said before, Alessia, we're gonna have more action for you today in the afternoon for men heat number 2 and 3. Qualifications will happen. We're gonna go live around 1:30 or 1:25. Make sure you tune in for more Freeski action. We have 2 packed heats coming your way in the afternoon. Now back to Victor Raison. Starting it off with a back swap, 270 out on that first rail. Okay, now coming in switch. Going for the switch lip on. Ooh, a little early off and has to revert there. But now switch on to the first jump. Going switch. Double bio 1260. Okay.
That's a good one.
He is killing it on jump number 1. Going for a left side double 10. A little surfer landing right there, but still keeps it rolling into the right side cork 7. Oh my god, he saved that one so good. I think he was looking for the double. Still put it down. He was glad he landed that one clean.
I was still super happy looked at the end of this run.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what it's all about, right? Just be happy with your skiing, and you know, sometimes it cannot go your way. That's just how life works. You gotta learn it, and the sooner you learn it, the better you're gonna get through life. Okay, so next up we have Felix Schöberl from Austria. Here we go. Front swap 270 out. Nice little K-fat action on that flat rail for Felix. Going for the donkey dick rail. Ooh, a little early off on that front 270 out, unfortunately. Now switch into jump number 1. Going switch bio 900. Nice axis. Keeping it a little flat, but still super stylish. Right side 360 with the safety grab. Will we see something big right here? Going left side. Cork 900 for Felix. Nice run from Felix for sure. Not sure if that's going to be enough for a qualification position, but currently, I remind you, the bubble spot, the bubble score is a 41.33, currently held by Alois Bonchaud. So make sure, if you want to be updated, go to the FIS website and you will find the live scoring, or if you have the FIS app downloaded on your phone, make sure to check in on those scores if you want to be fully informed. Next up, Tin Jakub Vidovic
from Slovenia.
Here we go. Ski slide to forward. Nicely done. Now going for the down rail. Once again, ski slide to forward.
Yeah. Lost a bit of focus.
Here we go.
One.
Gotta get it done. Right side 360 going big, but hold on to it. And then the right side cork 720. Nicely done, Vidovic. Come on, put it down. Into the right side 360. Safety grab. A little knuckle right there, but still putting it down. He's just having fun at this point. Nice to see him cruise out of this run. Who's it gonna be next, Alessia?
We're gonna have from Czech Republic, from Poland, Solik Stanislav.
All right, from Poland.
From Poland.
Getting ready for round number 2. We're getting closer to the finish of this first round of qualification today. Solik starting it off with a front side 270 out of that rail. I'm not sure if he was looking for that one, because he did a little revert, yeah, and then early off again on that down rail. That's a little unfortunate for Solik Stanislav, unfortunate, but on the jumps now with the switch left side 180. Probably gonna put on a little style show for us now. Yes, love to see a floaty left side corked 360, classic trick. And a little straight air, just keeping it safe. Unfortunate for him, but not able to put down this second run. Okay.
Well, guys, just in case we also have the bigger race next day, so I might have another chance.
For sure. And next up on course we have Jakub Gula. I saw somebody earlier in the chat helping me how to pronounce his name correctly. So Jakub Gula, I hope I pronounced it correctly now. Nicely done through the race section for Jakub. With that switch 270 onto switch now. Switch onto that first jump. Going switch left side cork 900 with the tail grab. Nicely done. And then goes for a left side double 10. Will he put it down? A little backseat landing, but holds on to it. Just needs a 40 to qualify into the right side 900. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Not the perfect run from Jakub, but still puts one down. Where will the judges put him now?
Now, I have to say I'm really sorry because I think I made a mistake in communicating you. The first 15 qualify, but they qualify from it number 1, 2, and 3. Therefore, is a total amount. I was confused by the ladies. I'm really sorry, guys. You're following live stream. And I am really sorry to you, Jonas. I promise you I would have made a mistake, and that's what I did. I'm really sorry for everyone watching live. That's a big mistake, I know, and I'm really sorry for saying that. But it's the first 15 men of the 3 heats. So
okay, so 15 men in total then.
in total, so
I thought so. 15 men from each heat would have been a huge final, would have been nice, but okay, so 5 men from both heats. Next up we have Hugo Olsen. What? With a switch 450 on gap on to the double king. Into the 450 on. Ooh, a little early off and then has to revert it in the landing. Now, what? I don't even know what that was. I think backflip double shifty. Now he's just gonna style run this for us. Nice to see. Okay, so if only 5 men go to the final, let's take another quick look at the current ranking and correct our statements. Who is gonna be in the bubble spot? Currently, it's Elias Lajunen from Finland with an 83.66. Okay, so next up we have Olefson Maksas from Litauen getting ready for round number 2. A little revert action right there. I think that wasn't, that was not what he was looking for, unfortunately for him. Now he's just gonna be cruising through the small jump line. Yes, a little straight air safety grab. Once again, sorry for miscommunicating this qualification thing.
yeah, I'll take the full responsibility. Sorry, Jonas, that's my mistake.
It's okay,
Sorry,
it's okay.
guys.
Mistake happened. That's normal. Gotta learn from it. Don't be too upset. It's okay. We're gonna have a nice final anyways. Next up in the start gate, who do we have?
We have from Lithuania, Olefson Maksas.
I think we just had
We're sorry, we have Maya said. I think one mistake comes after the other at the end.
It's
when
okay.
you get a bit unfocused. Sorry.
It's time for some food. So next up we have Edward Miles from Great Britain. 270 on 270 off. Nicely done from Edward Miles on that first flat rail. Here we go. Looking over the left shoulder, coming in switch, going switch slip on to switch. Nice and stylish on that first down rail. Going for a switch left side rotation, switch left side 900 with the lead safety grab. Nicely executed. Into the left side, double cork 1080, puts it down nice and clean. And goes for a right side. Ooh.
No.
Not quite able to put it down clean on that right side, cork 720. Kind of a crazy axis right there. Couldn't put it down quite properly. But that's how she goes sometimes. Unfortunate for him, but still nice riding though.
Now on with the last 2 riders for heat number 1. Karko Joel from Finland.
Here we go. Young Finnish rider trying to make his way into finals with a front swap pretzel. Oh no, front swap, back swap, 270. It was too many swaps, I couldn't count. And the 450 on, 450 out. Come on, Joel, you are crazy. No! What happened? Oh no. I think a little ski malfunction.
Yeah.
Oh.
Check in.
Maybe he just went too hard on these rails. His ski couldn't manage. His rails were too hard. Oh my goodness.
Well,
I need to rewatch that first rail after we done that live stream. That was an insane amount of swaps. I think 3 swaps and the 270 out on that flat rail, and that flat rail isn't too long, so that's very impressive either way.
that's good even to realize and then stop the course instead of trying to ride.
Yeah. Okay,
Last
next
one.
up. Last rider for the first round of qualifications. We have Tage Wikström.
From Sweden.
Oh my god, starting super strong once again with a sick 450 on to switch into the switch lip. 270 out now, coming in switch. Into the first jump, going switch right side. Double cork 9. Ooh, but not able to put it down. Missing out on that pop a little bit, but he's alright. That was a super smooth landing. And I have to say, Mottolino Snow Park, a shout out to the snow park once again, because the landings are super steep, nice and smooth. So if you don't land it properly, the impact on the landings is not super hard, which is so nice to see. Once again, shout out Mottolino Snow Park. You're doing a great job.
Thank you to Federico Bisotti, the head of Shapers, for making such a great setup. Now, my mistakes were made by something that is underneath our feet. In the speakers, in the announcers cabin, food has arrived. It is time for some training for heat number 2 and number 3. So we're gonna finish this live stream and we're gonna be back to you guys at 1:25. Stay tuned, come back with us. There's gonna be a lot of show today. Weather looks amazing, therefore I'm pretty sure we're gonna have some great show in the afternoon. Thank you, Jonas. Thank you everyone for staying and tuning in with us.
Stay tuned for the next round. It was a pleasure already for the first round for me, and I look forward to round number 2. Hope to see you all in the second live stream of the day, and have a good lunch break.
Bye bye.